for a reason, and it's because Jacksonville is on pace to be the worst team in NFL history. Go with Tennessee. Indianapolis hosting St. Louis. Give me Indianapolis. Andrew Luck rebounds, and I think he has a really good game against St. Louis, and I think that they're able to get a victory. Giants hosting the Raiders. Giants been playing pretty well lately. The Raiders have been playing okay. The Raiders recently beat the Steelers, even though it's not really saying much. I'm going to go with New York because they're at home, because I think they might be able to get some stuff going in the running game. And I also think because Oakland does not travel very well, they're going west to east. That's got to hurt them. Buffalo, Pittsburgh, give me Pittsburgh. Give me Pittsburgh all the way. And in fact, I'll actually be talking about that game in a little bit. Cincinnati, Baltimore, I'm going to go Cincinnati big time. Baltimore's just struggling right now, and Cincy's clearly the best team in the division. Give them a week and a half off after losing to Miami. Give me the Bengals. Carolina at San Francisco, you wouldn't expect this game to be that close when you looked at the schedule in the preseason, but hell, Carolina's become a good team. San Francisco's been a really good team themselves, and I'll be talking about that later on my bold predictions as well. Actually, in the next game with Wade Phillips in the first game as interim head coach, I'm going with the Arizona Cardinals to beat Houston in Arizona because Houston's just not been a good team this year. They've really underachieved with the talent that they've had in that roster. And Arizona with Carson Palmer, I think, can actually make some plays against them in the passing game. I like Denver over San Diego in San Diego, even though I think Philip Rivers is going to have a pretty decent game against a Denver defense that hasn't exactly been one to behold this year. The Sunday night game in New Orleans with the Cowboys and the Saints, of course I'm going with the Saints. It's one of my teams. Got to go with New Orleans. Brady's having a big game. And then we have Miami at Tampa Bay. I got to go with Tampa Bay. And that's an upset, and I know it's an upset, but with the whole thing with Jonathan Martin right now, all I'm going to say is that this team is kind of psychologically fragile, the Miami Dolphins are. And now on to the Pittsburgh Steelers Week 10 match with the Buffalo Bills. Steelers are going to have to play a hell of a lot better than they did in Oakland and New England, particularly stopping the run, because Buffalo is 7th in the league in rushing, 145.8 yards per game. They got C.J. Spiller and Fred Jackson, both of them top-notch NFL running backs that can make plays in the pass and the run game. They've allowed 197 yards a game the last 2 weeks in New England and Oakland, and that's got to definitely shore up if they want to have a chance against Buffalo. But the thing with the Steelers team is, are they going to tank or are they going to try the rest of the year? Because the way things have been playing out so far this year, in New England that fourth quarter, they got down a touchdown, they got down 10 points, and they pretty much kind of just gave up. I don't look at the Steeler team as one that can make the playoffs. I thought they could, but if they could have won one of the two games, if they could have beaten Oakland, that would have put us at 3-5 right now, not too far out of first, because the Bengals, they're best team, but they're not playing that much better than everybody else. That could have been reachable, but not anymore. But the thing with the Bills is they get rookie quarterback E.J. Manuel back, who's been very, very effective and very, very successful his first few games in the NFL this year. And the Bills, another note to watch out for is they're third in the league in sacks with 29. But ultimately, I think that the Steelers are going to be able to return home and get to their winning ways again with a close victory over the Bills. I say 23-16, they beat the Bills. It's a close game. I think Buffalo scores a few times, but I think Pittsburgh does just enough on defense and on offense with quarterback Ben Roethlisberger and wide receiver Antonio Brown to warrant a victory. All right, I'm going to take a small intermission, and when I come back, my 5 bold predictions, all coming up shortly.
In the beginning, I never thought it would be you. When we were chilling, smiling in the photo booth, but we got closer. So you were eating off my spoon and coming over, and we would talk all afternoon. Tonight we'll just get could be perfect, yeah. But we won't know unless we try.